Hi, and welcome to Amberdata. My name is Taylor, and in this video, we're going to show you how you can add our W3 Data.js package to your pre-existing dApp. I'll briefly show you how you can use this to access our data endpoints and see real live data updated on your front end. So let's get started. We'll begin by cloning a dApp from GitHub. cdn and running npm install. Once that's installed, we're going to run npm install web3 data.js. Awesome. From here, we're going to run npm run dev to see what our dApp looks like before adding W3 Data.js into it. Great. We're going to switch over to our browser window now. Awesome. So this is what it looks like. It's a little casino game from a tutorial found on GitHub. And basically, you can do a bet, and you bet the amount of ether that you want. Pick a number between 1 and 10. If you win, then you get your bet back. So right here we see that it shows us the balance and the account as specified up here as I'm signed into MetaMask. But we're missing our network. What we're going to do is we're going to take this address and we're going to query our backend servers. We're going to hit those endpoints and see what network this address is on. Let's integrate that right now. Awesome. So here we are in the dApp tutorial folder. We're going to start by going to the component that displays the network at the top. Shows the network, the account balance right here in this template. We're going to begin by importing Web3 Data.js package. This is what we're going to use to access the Web3 Data API. Web3 Data API is a REST API that enables you to get real-time blockchain data, accurate, fast, delivered directly to your dApp. The Web3 Data.js package is a wraparound that which enables you to use it in your JavaScript application. It's a convenience package that's going to make it very easy for you to get this data delivered to your dApp. Traditionally, you would contact your Web3 provider to get certain pieces of data, as is done here, although this can be slow at times. I'm going to be showing you a basic example of how we can get the network name from the address using our Web3 Data.js package. So we've imported the Web3 data object, and this is a class. So the next thing we need to do is we need to instantiate the Web3 data instance. So I'm going to do that now. Now this is going to take an object that has two properties. The first one is API key. This is where we're going to place our Amberdata API key. If you'd like more information on obtaining that, you can go to any one of our blog posts or videos that talk about how to obtain your Amberdata API key. But for now, I'm just going to paste in the one that I have already. And the last one will be the blockchain ID, which I'll paste in. Now we have our fully instantiated Web3 data object. From here, we want to update this data with the network name. So once we mount the component, we want to run a method that will go and fetch us the network that the address is on. I'm going to place a method down here called getAddressInfo. I'm going to take the address hash and it's going to pass it into this addresses method, which is going to hit our addresses endpoint and get information about this address. Hitting retrieve will actually send the HTTP request. Then we're going to return info, which will be a promise. Down here under mounted, we're going to place code to call the above method, this.getAddressInfo. We'll pass in this.coinbase, which would be the address. Since it returns a promise, we're going to call then. Info is going to have a property called payload. Payload is going to be where the data that we're looking for is going to be at. It returns an array, so it returns a list of every network that the address is found to be on. In this case, the 0th entry in the array is going to be the network that it's most likely to be on. From there, we're going to call this network field, which is going to have information pertaining to the address and the network information about that. Network.name is going to tell us the name of the blockchain, and network.network will tell us the name of the network. So now that we've updated our data with this.network, we should see our UI updated. It should still be running in the background, and it has hot reloading. Let's switch back there. Awesome. So there we go. This used to be blank. Now we see Ethereum Rinkeby here. As once the component got mounted, it called our endpoint, asked for the name and the network associated with this address, and populated our UI. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We're just getting the the blockchain name and the network name. There's so many other things that you can get from our endpoints. You can check out our documentation, and it explains a lot more in detail what we're able to return. For instance, we can get the current balance of an account. We can get historical balances, there's transactions, logs, internal messages if you're running a smart contract and you want to find events that have been emitted from that smart contract. Like, it's all possible with our Web3 Data API endpoints and through our Web3 Data JS package. There you have it. We just showed you how you can take W3.js, install it, pop it right into your dApp, and start using it pretty quickly, very easily. Look out for other videos about our platform, and please feel free to reach out to us through social media or email. And as always, stay awesome.